Hello again, everybody. It's now getting a bit autumny. Right, so we're going to continue. We did the lower extremities and the trigger point class today. We're going to go start on the hips. We're going to open the hips and the shoulders, and we're going to do your lower back and your thoracic spine. Now you need any ball. This is one of those miniature soccer balls. You can use anything. It can be smaller, bigger. If you don't have anything, your tennis ball will work. You must just elevate it on a book again. We're back to the book again. You would normally do it on a block in the studio, but you'll see what I mean. And so you need also 2 tennis balls and a sock. We're going to make a peanut. Okay, that's for the spine. So we're going to start with the hips and the glutes. So I'm going to sit on my ball. If it's a smaller ball, by all means you can do it. You can also elevate it, or you can use the wall. You can stick your butt out and use the wall. It will be quite hectic with a little before play ball, or a good tennis ball will be brilliant. I think I'm going to move back a little bit. Right, cool. So I'm not going to sit on the sitting bone. I'm just going to go a little bit over the sitting bone, so I'm hitting the gluteus, the whole maximus. Maximus comes out here and goes all the way up there. Right, I'm going to just lift up and down. It can be a big soccer ball, so see that it's not so hard that you fall off. You can also use your foam roller. Alright, I'll just do about 4 of these. Okay, so that's another 4 now. So let's do 8 together. 2 and 1, and then I'm going to just do a bit of cross friction there. Open and close, open and close, open and close. So it's 1 butt cheek. It's not in the middle. 1 butt cheek. Okay, let's do 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Okay, I'm going to straighten my leg out, and I'm going to just rock forward and back, forward and back. You will see how the blood circulates. It's just absolutely brilliant. So remember, we targeted the performance in the TFL yesterday, so we're doing the whole hip range today. Let's do 4 more, 3 more, 2 more. Okay, and then I'm going to turn the knee in, knee in, knee in, knee in. 6 more, 5 more, 4 more, 3 more, 2 more. All right, that is just cool. Then I'm going to go onto my TFL. You can repeat this by all means. I'm going to go like that. Okay, so the first one I'm going to do, I'm going to just cross over and I'm going to rock up and down. So remember, your TFL sits here like a little pocket. Okay, it's to the front. Okay, so I'm going to go up, down. Let's do it 8 times. You're going to do it 4 times, or you can do 4 sets of 4. It's up to you. Up, down. Up, down. 3 to go. 2 to go. And then I'm going to rock forward and back. Oh, beginning to feel this. Let's do 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. On the wall, it also works. If you find it very hard to because a smaller surface is going to be a more sore. So by all means on the wall. So I'm going to rock my knee forward and back, forward. And with all of these, you can also just rest on it. Just like we do the foam roller, you can just rest on it with the word compress the muscle. All right, let's do 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, and well done. Do the other side. Okay, whoops. right. So it's not the sitting bones coming out here, so I'm over the sitting bones. I'm going to rock forward and back. So remember, us under one butt cheek. We'll do about 8 altogether, but you can repeat it, and you can do it. You know what, if you sometimes need it twice a day, twice a week, it's up to you. See how you go. 3 to go. 2 to go. All right, I'm going to swing the leg open, open, open. Okay. 6 more. I'm going a bit fast. Slow down. Slow down, really. 4. 3 to go. Doesn't matter in which order you do it. Adrian, you're going to have to do the adductor for me. I forgot about the adductor. Alright, so I'm going to just rock it in, 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 in. Let's do 5 more, 4 more. Doesn't matter, you can do it very slowly. It depends, just all on yourself. Alright, and then up and down, up, up, up and down. 4 to go, 3 to go, 2 to go, and well done. Alright, so I'm going to go onto my TFL again, just roll over, sitting like a pocket, and then I'm going to just cross over like that, and I'm going to rock up and down, up and down. You can also just rest there, up and down. 4 to go, 3 to go, 2 to go. Alright, and I'm going to do a little to and fro. 5, I'm sweating already. 4 to go, perspiring. 3 to go, 2 to go. Oh, that really works at TFL, and I'm going to go forward and back for my cross friction. Forward and back. 3 to go, 2 to go, and well then Adrian, come and do the adductor. You want to get the ball as close to the groin as possible. You're going to lie on your stomach, on your belly, and bend the one knee out, and you're going to rock out. Cool. You can lie flat. You can go into almost like that. Cool. And then it's like you did before. So rock forward and back. Keep the knee bent. Keep the knee bent. You can also bend that knee higher. Yes, there you go. There you go. But close to the groin. So remember, we want to open the hip so the adductors hold the hip. Your glute muscles hold the hip. All those interior muscles hold the hip. The large muscles grip the whole. So go up and down with the knee. So up, down, up, down. That's cross friction, close to the groin as possible. So always don't ever forget not to collapse the lower back, although this is a lovely stretch. Anyway, let's do 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, and well done. Let's do the other side. So you can pull that knee up even a little bit more. It depends on yourself. You can start off conservatively with the knee out. Cool. You cut that one short. So you can go a little, pull the knee up a little bit more. Let's do 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, and then you can pull the knee up and down, up, down, up, down, up, down. All right, cool. We're gonna go straight into shoulder release. So remember, your lats hold the shoulder, the triceps, the the pecs hold the shoulder. This is why the shoulders are tight, because everything shortens because you sit in front of that computer the whole day long. The pecs are here. He's going to put the ball under the pec. So again, I'm just reminding you, yeah, and he's going to wave. Thumbs up is a good shoulder position when you come to the front. So you can elevate your ball, your small ball, underneath your shoulder. You can actually, if you want to work a little harder, you can do that. Then you have more weight on your ball. Cool. There you go. 3 to go. 2 to go. Okay, and then you keep your arm out there, and then you're going to rock sideways. Sideways. The arm can be bent or on the floor, whatever you find comfortable. Sideways, sideways, sideways. Let's do 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. And well done. Then, sorry, stay there. We'll do the false arm. So you're going to go on the trapezius, but close to the armpit, and you're going to go from your toes, rock forward and back. From your toes, from your toes. There you go. So you have to elevate a little bit from the toes, so that it's close to the armpit to release the shoulder. So we remember we're opening the shoulder. No, from the toes. The whole body shifts. So the shoulder, the arm doesn't move individually. 3 to go. 2 to go. Stay there, and you're going to rock sideways for a bit of cross friction. 5 to go. 4 to go. 3 to go. 2 to go. Now you're going to just turn your back to them. The ball's going to be here, and you're going to bend that elbow, and you're going to, yeah, bend, yeah, there you go, cool, bend the elbow, and you're going to bend the elbow, and you're going to just take it over and back, over and back. How's that? Can you feel it nicely? Cool. Right. And so you can support with the other arm as much as you want to. I do this kind of thing with my small little ball against the wall for the whole shoulder, because I don't want to do too much weight on my shoulders, and it does help. 2, and well done. And then stay here. We're going to finish the one side, and then you're going to go lift up. You're going to go on your lats, the lats at the bottom, below your elbow. Nice and cool. Now rock. Okay, you can start like that. Oh, this is getting very muddy for autumn weather. Forward and back. So this is the lats, are these beautiful wings over here. Alright, straighten your arm up forward, and then rock from your feet again. So you can rock from the one foot and bend the other knee, or whatever is comfortable. There's no wrong. The only wrong is if you don't look after your back. So rock, the whole body rocks forward and back, forward and back. Last 3 to go. Last 2 to go. Alright, cool. Now you can face them, and you start with your trapezius right up there. Oh, the time goes so quickly. I thought, cool. So rock forward and back. So this arm can support, or not so much support. You can take the arm out for them so they can see. So, or less support. You can put the elbow down as well. Whatever, it's cool. Okay, cool. There you go. We didn't do the trapezius yet. Okay. Right, and then we're gonna stop, and then you're gonna do the pec. It doesn't matter, like I said before, we did the pec first on the other side. It doesn't matter. There's no order, but it's wise to do equally on both sides. So even if your one side is tight, do both sides. Ooh. So the pecs are this muscle over here. Last 2. Last one, keep the arm to the side and then rock sideways, 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 sideways. And another option is to put this hand out, and you have more weight onto the pec. 3 to go. 2 to go. All right, and then take this arm up, and you rock from the bottom up, 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 up. 4, 3, 2. Cool, then you go onto the lats. Cool, and you can just rock from the feet again. Doesn't matter which one you do first. Doesn't matter. 3, 2, and 1. Did you do this one at the other side? Okay, and then sideways, 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 sideways. That hand, that can be on the floor as well. That elbow, hey? That elbow can be on the floor, like that. But did you do this? Okay, cool. 3 and 2 and well done. Okay, now so on your back, I'm going to show you now. He's going to. I'm going to show you how to open the lat. Can I ask you to take your t-shirt, your sweatshirt off, or just pull it up for a moment? Right. More. They can't see. Okay. Cool. Right. Now, you're going to lift this arm up so that your lat relaxes. This is your lat over. See how nice and relaxed it is. Now, I'm going to put either my thumb. You can do it yourself. You can press down with his fingers like that, but the girls and I normally do it for the people in the class. So like this, now I'm putting pressure. It's going to take it over. Tell them what it feels like. It's hectic. It is hectic, and bring it back. So start off here so it's relaxed. So you get underneath here and press down again. My son wakes me up like when he studies or whatever, Mom, please come and open my shoulder. And so it's a brilliant one. Ooh, there you go. And so you can't even get his arm right down. Some people can only get it up to there. It's very hectic. All right, cool. Why don't you swing around so that the camera can see you? Cool. So that's the lat. I just want to show them. There you go. And I'll put some more weight on it. All the way down. And all the way up. All the way down. And all the way up. 2 more. 1 more. Okay, cool. Thank you very much. Put on your sweatshirts. It's quite chilly. All right, so now the pleasurable stuff. Let me first quickly show you. Remember we did the trigger point on the legs. Now I'm not going to do the full arm. I'm just going to show you. You can do this on your desk. You can take a tennis ball or that. So, for instance, for tennis elbow, you can again do segments. Maybe I should do. I think I'm going to leave the arm running out of time. So your cross friction looks like that. Exactly the same. You can do it against the wall. You don't need the book. You can just do it on your desk. 4, 3, 2, 1, and you do your scrubbing. 4, 3, 2, 1, and the reverse. 4, 3. Now this position I can actually press some weight down, but we sometimes in the studio, people, I mean, we don't have little chairs and things, so we do it on the mat, and some of us do it against the wall. So tennis elbow, brilliant against the wall, and you do that as well. You want to catch this fat tendon over here. And but yes, so now we're going to do the delightful things. So you need your book, and you're going to need your peanuts. So it's 2 tennis balls, or if you have 2 of those ones, your SI joint is here, just there. Okay. SI joints become very, very tight and uncomfortable from sitting all day long and the rest of it. And on your pelvis area is just bone and tendons, tight tendons. So what happens, you become tight and inflamed, and there are no muscles there. So I will make it just nice and loose, and place the, don't need the book right now, place the peanuts underneath my my SI joints, you will know it because you'll go a little bit, and when you've got it. So if you think, oh, I don't feel anything, you probably don't have it. So once you know that you've got it, you can pull the knees up. So remember, it's on you have your sacrum, and then you have your ilium, and then where the ilium attaches to the sacrum, there's a cartilage bone. That is your SI joint. Becomes inflamed, becomes very tight. All right, so what you can do is you can do a little jive. Hallelujah, it's so nice. So my class knows when my SI joint becomes tight, I go and sleep on my peanuts. And I'm telling you, I'm as right as rain. So, cool. You can also rock a little bit side to side. Or you can just rest there. You can just rest there. Read your iPad. All right. Now your erector spinae are these long muscles that go up along your spine. We don't normally use the peanuts, but you can a little bit. We don't go on the spine. We like to, you can just maybe try and lift the knee up a little bit, do a little wiggle, but the foam roller works very nicely, but it's fine to use this. Now, between your shoulder blades, Adrian, let me just quickly show them where the thoracic spine sits. So you might have to go a bit shorter now. So thoracic spine is this area here. Between the shoulder blade, this is your most, they can't say go on your knees then. So your thoracic spine is here. Between the shoulder blades, this is the most mobile area of the spine. And also where all those knots are with your, this muscle. Then you're going to do trapezius, but we're first going to do this area up here. All right, where all the knots and crosses are. Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to start at the bottom of the thoracic spine. So I'm going to place my peanut down, and that's so delicious. Then I'm going to bridge. There you go. Then I'm going to hold my elbows together, and I'm going to rock side to side, side to side. You can do a little jive. Then I'm going to roll the peanut one little roll up, or half a roll up. Jive a little bit. You can rock side to side. So the higher you're going to lift your bridge, the higher you lift your hips, the better you're going to work out. You can feel where all the knots and all the tension, everything sits there. Your rhomboids hold the scapula together. The rhomboids, your deep ones, and then the ones over that's what we're hitting. So I'm going to go a little higher, and I'm going to do a little jive. Lift up your hips nice and high. You're going to rock side to side. 3 to go. 2 to go. All right. Now, that was the thoracic area. So I want to go a little higher now. And move this up a little bit. So it's not sticking out here. So if I put my fingers there, I must hunt a little bit. Okay, so I can do my little jive. Catching my trapezius very nicely. Also, tension, levator scapula goes up into the neck, and you can see it. And rock side to side, hold onto your elbows, rock side to side. Oh, this is so delicious. So I'm going to roll up once more, and now I can just knock here on my you find there's no exact, okay, you find your way. You find, this is what I need. But so you can cover the whole area. So I'm going to rock side to side. The higher your bridge, the better. And I'm going to rock side to side. I think my chain is going with 3 to go, 2 to go. All right. So now I'm going to just make my peanut a little wider so I can catch the outside of my trapezius here. Right. Oh, you can do a little roll as well. Oh, this is so sore. It's so delicious. Hallelujah. And you can do a little jive. You can also hold it. Just hold it. It's also good. This one, that levator scapula, you catch really nicely. 3. That little muscle that goes up here, I'll show you now when we go. All right, so you can do a lot of these. You can play, and so if you have a little before play ball, we're going to do the neck now, and then we're done. So this one is nice because look, you can use a dog ball, anything. The tennis ball might be a bit slippy, so when we do use the tennis ball, I would use the sock end, and then I will hold onto the one side. But so remember, we don't roll on the vertebra. I'm just putting it here for a landmark. And so I'm going to do the one side. So I'm on that levator scapula. So I'm going to do a cross friction there. Don't lift the head. Weight your head down. So your book mustn't be very high. Okay, so cross friction, cross friction, cross friction, cross friction. Then I'm going to scrub. Little circle. Use a heavy head. And change direction. Now I'm going to go to the base of the scalp where those occipital muscles are, and they are the ones that you can feel. Sometimes you have little tension shooting up right around your head, shooting over behind your ear, behind your eye, over the head, slipping a little bit with all the hair. Oh, so delicious. You can do a scrubbing where you feel tension, 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 and scrub, 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 scrub. All right, cool. And then go to the other side. Can they see this side, Adrian? Must I turn? Okay, so I'm going to go. Sorry, on the neck muscle. So cross friction, and then I'm going to scrub. And you remember, use a heavy head. Change direction, so we don't go on the vertebrae. Then we're going to go onto the occipital muscles, so the base of the skull. Can they see? So cross friction, cross friction. I'm just holding the ball with my thumb. Use your heavy head, and then I'm going to scrub, scrub, scrub there. Scrub, scrub, scrub. Change direction. Won't you come and do your sternocleidomastoid and your scalenus? Come and sit here. You can. Is this too high if you sit here? Cool. He's got shoulder strength. I do it against the wall. So your sternocleidomastoid is this big one over here. And it can become so tense that your jaw start to hold the heel part of your hand here, and your elbow is out, and your scalenus sit underneath there. And so you can grow cross friction. You can either turn your head or use when you feel it, nice. So your posture is good. 3, 2, and 1. And you can scrub, scrub, scrub. And scrub, scrub, scrub the other way. Put force in. See how nice the color has become, nice and pink. How does it feel? Good, huh? So the sternocleidomastoid is that big one. The scalenus underneath, the tension. They become short and tense because you work all day long. So scrub, scrub the other way, and don't forget to do the cross. Have you done the cross friction? Okay, then cross friction is like that. No, this way. Yeah, there you go. You can let the elbow go completely out and then put some more force in there. guys. Thank you so much. Bless you, and I will see you very shortly. Have a super evening.